Hey Phantomaniacs, welcome to the Needless Things YouTube channel and another straight out of the mailbox unboxing. Although obviously this did not fit into my mailbox, it doesn't even fit into my screen. But don't worry, we're going to take care of that because I am right now going to take my trusty 1964 box cutter and open this beautiful case right up. Now I say beautiful case, I'm really talking about this Mezco tape, which is the reason that I've decided I have to open this live in front of you guys. I swore I would not open up another one of Mezco's special collector's edition items on the YouTube channel because there's so much in there and it's such a pain. But I loved the Aquaticons box set so much, which you can also see here on the Needless Things YouTube channel, that I'm so excited about what we're opening today. I just had to do it live. Well, not live, but you know what I mean. I had to record it as it was happening. So first, we will take out this big black bubble wrap package, and then we will pull out these extras over here. Get rid of that shipping label. As much as I'd love it if you guys wanted to send me a bunch of presents and stuff, maybe I'm not quite ready to throw my address out there into the world. You know what I mean? All right. Every Mezco set includes one of these awesome Gomez stickers. I've got like 5 of them put up around the Phantom Zone here. They're great. Got a little bonus Mezit that will open in just a second. Ooh, we've got a nice Silent Screamers Nosferatu 1922. Oh, look at that great film cell transparency style. I don't know if you can see this, but this is actually a transparent piece of artwork featuring the figure. You can see down at the bottom there. That's awesome. I don't think I even realized that this was in there. Another classy piece of extra business that's exactly the kind of thing that makes me love Mezco so much. And then also we have a t-shirt, which is something that Mezco started doing with that last special edition set. I didn't show that one in that video because I'd already opened it up, which is part of the reason why I wanted to do this here, open it on YouTube. Very cool Nosferatu shirt featuring artwork of the figure, or of Mezco's interpretation of the character, I suppose you might want to say. Just really, really cool. And honestly doesn't seem to add a whole lot to the cost of the item. So while maybe I personally would rather have an extra accessory or something, I don't mind the t-shirt because I feel like this figure would cost what it cost anyway. And finally, we've got our little bonus Mezit. So I'm going to take my trusty Dollar Tree fingernail clippers right here. If you don't have some in your toy opening area, I strongly recommend you go get yourself a set. And we get our little Gomez mini Mezit. Just a neat little minifigure, complete with Ghetto Blaster that clips into his hand. And there you go. Just a neat little extra to have. I like these little guys. I've probably got a dozen of them now, but I think they're great. I think, again, they're the sort of extra business that Mezco throws in that makes me love them as a company, beyond just them making cool stuff. Also, their kick-ass, cool, dark bubble wrap helps. Because look, when you open up an item and it's got this cool black bubble wrap in it, that's just a different level of excitement from your standard clear bubble wrap. All right, so as much as we love this bubble wrap, let's get it out of the way and take a look at the gorgeous tin that this guy comes in. Now, if you don't know, this is a celebration of sorts of the Silent Screamers line, which was the first thing that I collected from Mezco, and I believe their first significant entry into the action figure marketplace. This is the 20th anniversary. The first ones came out in 2000. I bought all of them. Sadly, I do not have them anymore, but I've definitely been looking at eBay to see how much it would be to rebuild that collection. And this was the fact that these are under the Silent, or this is under the Silent Screamers brand, was what made me pull the trigger on this figure, because that's sentimental to me as a horror toy collector. So this is a great steal. Oh, it's actually got the little lunchbox handle. So, you know, if you've got kids, you can send them to school with a great Nosferatu lunchbox. Who wouldn't take this limited edition collector's item and fill it full of bologna sandwiches and apple juice to send it off to elementary school? Got a nice little Nosferatu on the side going on there. A little upside down guy. Nice. Great. Just cool. Again, just a cool stylistic thing. So let's open this tin up. There's no natural daylight in this room, so I do not expect our little guy to receive any sort of injuries. I got the piece of informational paper that basically says this is an adult collectible. If you yank on it too hard, it's going to explode. And just like any other Mezco 112 collective release, there are layers and layers of toys and accessories inside. Let's go ahead and take a look at the coffin included in this set, which I'll be honest was another big selling point for me. Because as much as I love the 112 collective figures, the way that Mezco does these deluxe versions with these huge accessory lots is really, really appealing to me. Because I like, even though it takes up more shelf space, there's the Mylar bag that Mezco includes in all of these releases. You know, I say Mylar, I don't know if it's Mylar, but it's not just plastic. Includes with all of these releases to store the accessories in the event you want to get rid of the box, which I never do. I've got the awesome base and then the posing stand that all of the figures come with, regardless of how much they leap or fly or whatever. It's just nice to have that armature for, you know, whatever you might want this figure doing. It plugs right into that base and gives you amazing support. I have figures that have been supported on one of these armatures for years and have not drooped a bit. This is the finest stand in the action figure business, I believe. All right, let's get that lid out. Get that layer put away. And take a look at the detail in this coffin. Look at these rats scurrying around inside. That tail, I mean, these are not just molded in. These are actually on top of this soil, which is gorgeously sculpted and painted, and just piles and piles of rats. What else would you want from an Nosferatu coffin than just piles of rats? All of the woodworking, the grain, and the paint job is immaculate. It looks like a worn, old coffin, the type that this particular vampire character would inhabit. And then, of course, our lid here. It's got the support beams going across. The nice, to me, the best toy vampire coffins have some kind of like hole or broken part so you can see that sinister face deep within. This is great and just fits right on top there. Just sits there and gives this great weathered, sinister look. Fantastic, fantastic coffin. All right, so let's get down to business and take a look at old Graf Orlock. Lots of accessories to take a look at here. As a matter of fact, we're going to get to them before we take a look at the creature himself. Lots of extra hands, a trademark. Let's make sure we get our nice camera zoom. A trademark of what Mezco does. Always tons of alternate hands with these figures. Look at those just sinewy, big-knuckled, creepy talons. Just beautiful, beautiful work on these things. So you've got creepy reaching hands. You've got hands posed to hold the accessories. And the sort of trademark, I guess this is the going up the stairs hand. Nyah! Love it. Love it. He's got, I'm not going to open these up just now, but you can see he's got a set of keys, and these are each individually sculpted keys. This is not a single molded piece. Each of these keys is on this ring, and they all move independently. It's you know what, I am going to open it up because it's so cool, it's so great, it's so exciting. I got to show it to you guys. So I'm just going to pop that little bag open. We're going to get those keys out, and you're going to see just how great those jingly keys are. Again, this attention to detail, these kinds of fantastic accessories are what make Mezco the best they are at what they do, so to speak. Got a ton of rats in here. I'm not going to bother taking all the rats out, but you can see, you know what? I lied. I'm going to do it again. I can't help myself, you guys. I'm so excited over this box of pure evil that we've got going on right here. So take a look. All of these rats are individual sculpts. Their tails are different. Their postures are different. They're doing different things. There's one that's standing. You know, these are not Hasbro Porgs where you really only have like 2 sculpts and you just buy a bunch. Each of these rats is different. Again, this is what Mezco does. We've got a great lantern with just beautiful detail on that thing. Look at the stained glass look of the different little panels, the way that they're worked in there. This is all sculpt and paint, but all of these lines are raised sculpted lines. Just a wonderful looking piece that I just pulled the little handle off of, but it hooks right back in there. It's okay. And again, this is not all one piece. This is on the handle and moves around independently. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. And then we've got, oh, look at this. Look at this guy's little hat. He is most famously depicted just with the coming up the stairs and the bald head, but this hat is prominent, and it's a must-have accessory for the character. Very well done. And finally, let's pull the main man out. Look at that beautiful face. What a hideous creature of the night. And if this guy isn't the definition of a creature of the night, I don't know what is. The sculpt is incredible. Look at his beady, shiny little eyes. Now, this is Mezco's interpretation of the character. It is not meant to be exactly the character that we see in the movie. It's exaggerated and made more gruesome and sinister, and I think Mezco did a wonderful job of that. Like all of the 112 Collective action figures, he's got a soft goods outfit on. He's got some little skinny jeans going on. Look at the shoes. All of the detail on these, you can see where the soles connect to the upper part of the shoe. Just absolutely incredible, the level of detail in this figure. And the fact that the soft goods at this scale look natural. They drape well. They look as good as they do. Double jointed elbows. The shoulders move really nicely. He's got plenty of range there. Double jointed knees. His little skinny jeans have a lot of flexibility and move around really nicely. But honestly, how much do you need Nosferatu? How much do you need Graf Orlock to do? He's not Spider-Man. He's a sinister, slow-moving night monster. Let's take a look at the heads on this guy. 2 alternate heads. We've got one with sort of a contemplative count. Oh, what's he thinking about? Look at that. Who knows what's going on inside the head of this complicated man? I just want to show you how easy the head swaps are on these 112 figures. That's it. That's all it takes. So little effort, and yet they stay on. They don't pop right off, but when you want them to come off, they come right off. It's not difficult. You don't have to strain yourself. You don't have to worry about breaking the figure. That is toy engineering at its finest. And then finally, our last extra head on this guy, the third portrait included in this set. We have angry Orlock. Oh my goodness, he's about to just tear a chunk out of your face. Look at that. Urgh, look at that horrible, gruesome rat face and those giant, shiny black eyes. What a nightmare. What a creepy, horrible character to find coming at you in the middle of the night until, oh, you put his little hat on him. And then he's kind of a cute fella. Oh, look at him. Don't you just want to snuggle him? Don't you just want to snuggle that guy? Now he just looks like he wants a glass of warm milk. You guys, this went a little bit faster than I thought it would. I think my enthusiasm kind of burned me right through this one here. But I've got to say that this set is amazing. I am so glad that Silent Screamers branding motivated me to order this figure. It's just something that I can't wait to get on the shelf, and I can't wait to sit here and just sort of play with some more and see how many horrifying, gruesome poses I can get out of this guy. Thank you for watching. If you can get your hands on one of these, I highly recommend it. And please like, subscribe, share this video. Thanks a lot, you guys.